Hey guys, so we want to give you guys a room tour of our Airbnb place, and looking at this from this wide angle lens I'm shooting with, it looks like the place is massive, but it's really not. But it's okay because this is more for a solo Japanese person to live in, which is a nice studio space, and I really like it a lot. So for how much a night? $50 a night?
$50.
Well, $50 a night for two person, it's really not bad at all. It's a hell of a lot inexpensive compared to a hotel, and way roomier and more comfortable than a capsule hotel. Actually, I don't know about capsule hotels. I never stayed in one before.
I have.
Oh, how was it?
It's definitely roomier and you get a lot more privacy because, you know, capsule hotels, you kind of lock your stuff up in this communal lockers and everything is shared, the showers are shared and the sinks are shared, and then when you sleep, you just sleep in this like enclosed space. But this is roomier, homier, a lot more privacy. You can do whatever you want to do before you get ready for bed. You don't have to worry about your stuff being like taken or anything like that.
Cool, so definitely I think if you guys want to come to Japan on a budget, definitely look into Airbnb. So let's go ahead and get started with the whole room tour. And I'm gonna turn around right now. This is the hallway, and there's Vivian right there. So that's the entrance to come into this nice space. And our host is actually a very artsy person, I think. He has this little deer, a decal, has a little bit of a little girl mannequin here wearing my sexy ULD from Uniqlo. My little jacket right here.
I like his style.
Yeah. So this shelf already says a lot about this host. Like, he's a photographer and he travels. There's travel books, photography book, and I think he's a little bit of a video editor too, because I see a Final Cut Pro book right there. So pretty cool. And right here, this is probably the sole main reason why I booked this place, because it has a nice desk for me to work, to edit the videos, to push it out to you guys. So this is the sole reason. Moving on to a little island right here. You want to talk about the island, Vivian?
I love this island because this is where I threw everything that I needed to remember to take. So I threw my tickets, my rail pass, my camera, cell phone, everything like that. I just threw it onto that table.
All right, there's a rail pass right there too.
Yeah, I just grabbed it all and I took it. And he was great. He gave us a lint roller, everything that I thought was really, really efficient. And there's a flashlight too. I just noticed that.
Oh. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a good touch. I like the island. And it's also very convenient to kind of like, when you come back, just kind of throw your jacket on, throw your clothes on.
And over here is Vivian's little workstation. You know how I said that's my workstation? Well, this is her workstation. This is where she puts on her makeup every morning.
Yeah. He gave me at least, a nice mirror. And there's like a chair. And I loved it because every morning the natural light came in and it hit that area perfectly. So I was able to do my makeup in the morning in natural lighting, which is so ideal. You know, I never really like doing it with like the lamps on. And it's nice, there's a lot of room. I set up my home makeup there, and because it's such a nice surface too, I was able to, you know, write my letters home and stuff like that. So I liked it.
And it's also nice of him to leave out like travel guides, maps, and all that. It's really a nice touch. And speaking of guides and stuff, he also wrote us a guide on how to operate his apartment, like how to turn on the heater and all that, how to work the Wi-Fi, and if the toilet's clogged, what we should do, and all that stuff. So very handy guide. And over here, just really quickly, is our battle station. This is where we charge all our outlets, our phones, our pocket Wi-Fi. Oh yeah, one of the things that's really sweet about this place is he provides a pocket Wi-Fi. Nowadays, Airbnb, they provide you pocket Wi-Fi. Has a nice little bonus, you know.
Because, you know, they figured a lot of hotels usually offer Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going to be staying in an Airbnb, you want it to feel like home.
Yeah.
And of course, home has internet.
And you can take this with you wherever you go. Definitely saves you about
like $5 to $10 a day to rent a pocket Wi-Fi.
Right, so it'll save you however long you're staying here. So it definitely saves you a lot of money. So definitely look into an Airbnb that provides you a pocket Wi-Fi. And now here it is, the lovely bed. Maybe you can stay in the shot.
Okay.
So talk about this bed for a little bit. Oh look, it's the cats. It's a Neko Atsume we won.
It's us.
Yay!
This is a girl and this is a boy.
It's Misty and Fred from the Neko Atsume game.
Played a lot of the crane games.
Anyways, they're on top of our comfortable bed.
It is I think in Japan they call them a double size. So if you're looking into like hotels and things like that, Airbnbs, and they say a double size bed, this is what you're pretty much gonna get. It's a little bigger than a twin, I think. But it's smaller than a full, but it fits 2 people very cozy, very comfortably. And you know, he gave us lots of sheets because it is cold.
A lot of blankets too.
Yes, lots of blankets. And I like this area because he has these like really cool glass panel here where the natural light hits every morning, the sunlight when it comes up. So we woke up really naturally when the sun hits us. And of course there's an option of, you know, blinds if you want to, you know,
close
yourself and, you know, sleep in utter darkness and be in utter darkness. But it's really nice. It's a really nice touch.
Yeah.
And then he also has this nice privacy curtain here too. You know, let's say if, for example, I want to sleep and Jason's working on editing or something like that, I can, you know, close it up, have my privacy, and you know, he can leave the lights on and everything like that. So I thought that was a nice touch.
Yeah. And here he provides us a little coat hanger. This is Vivian's favorite.
I love this. I love that he gave us a lot of coat hangers actually. There's a little I forgot what these are called, but like a little wardrobe hanger here. And in the front he provided a lot of coat racks too.
Oh yeah.
So there's a lot of areas to hang your dress shirts and to hang your coats, which is super helpful because I had a lot of coats that I shuffle through. And this is pretty much my little
her little zone. This is where she leaves all her suitcase. Yeah.
Very roomy.
All right, just really quickly talking about the heater. So this place does have heating, but we don't really need it. It's pretty warm when we come back, but it's still nice to have. But keep in mind that the air in Japan is dry. It's dry, so if this place didn't have a humidifier, but it's not a deal breaker for us. But if the Airbnb you're gonna looking to stay at, it's the winter time, definitely look into one that has a humidifier. It will definitely help with the air a lot.
It's also an AC system too, so if you come during the summer,
oh yeah,
it's nice and cool too.
Yeah, this is also AC/heater, so this is definitely nice to have. All right, so now this is the kitchen. Let's move on to the kitchen and bathroom. So right here, there's a fridge, really nice. A microwave that definitely comes in handy when we need to reheat our food, but we hardly ever did. A rice cooker in case we wanted to cook, little water boiler, and here's a little mini kitchen. Now I know it's super cramped and tight, but this apartment, a studio apartment, is more for like a solo Japanese person to live in. But this is also perfect for budget travelers. Like if you're coming to Japan, you don't want to spend too much money on food, you can just easily walk to the grocery store. The grocery is like 2 blocks away from this place. 2 blocks away from this apartment, and you can just go out, get some of your own groceries and whip up something nice for yourself. So definitely perfect. This place is perfect for budget travelers. Let's move on to the bathroom now. I'm gonna give Vivian the camera now.
So, Jason's gonna take a quick bathroom break.
Yeah, that's a quick bathroom break. All right, excuse me.
Bye.
Excuse me, bye. All right, so this is the bathroom again. Very tiny, very compact, but still perfect for one person. Toilet, not much to say about that, except when you have to do number 2.
Okay.
Get rid of the camera. Close the door, Vivian.
Bye.
Yeah, so when you have to do number 2, like if you're like a bigger person, your knee is probably gonna touch the door and it's gonna be uncomfortable. The first time I stayed in Japan, I actually lived in Roppongi Hills last year, and my knees were hitting the wall. So I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do number 2 like that. So this is a little bit spacier, but you know, again, if you're like a bigger built person, your knees are definitely gonna hit this. Yeah.
It was fine for me, but that's because I'm short.
And also, really quickly,
this is the shower/bathtub.
Exactly. So the faucet here and the shower here, they all use the same knobs. So you just twist this little middle thing right here to switch between either or. So you want to shower, just twist to the left.
I like the bathtub. I was actually able to take a bath when I was here, and it's very handy because you turn on the water and you aim this faucet right over the bathtub, and it fills it up. And it's small, so definitely you're gonna have to bend your knees for one person. But like I said, I'm short, so I was able to fit in pretty comfortably. Yeah, you can also use a scoop to water your bath. So I think that's it's pretty much it. Oh, we should note that the toilet is a regular toilet. Regular toilet. I'm sorry, it's not a. Oh yeah, it's not one of those fancy the thing that washes your butt. So.
They have plenty of that in a public area that I used, and maybe.
Even the McDonald's.
Yeah. All right, guys, I think that's it for the room tour. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. For those of you who are planning to come to Japan, definitely look into Airbnb. It's probably affordable for a lot of people. Right.
I should also note that Airbnbs are really nice because most of the time these apartments are located in more residential suburby areas.
Oh yeah, so you get to enjoy like little parts of town. So like
you get to live like the
shops.
Locals do.
Yeah, like the mom and pop shop. There's plenty of those.
We were lucky because this apartment was only one stop away from Shinjuku.
Yeah.
So we just took maybe a 5-minute walk to the station, and then it was one stop away from Shinjuku, and then from there we were able to go anywhere that we wanted to. So it was very convenient.
Exactly. So look into it, and we will show you guys our Osaka room in the next video. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.